Hi friends, I'm Nikita H. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, you're going to see how to make a voice selfie app using HTML and JavaScript. So let's get started and let's see how does your app look first. We're going to say, take my selfie.
Taking your selfie in 5 seconds.
You can see, yes, you can see the webcam appears over here and whatever I do is seen over here. But the selfie will be displayed over here. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's project. So let me go to VS Code. That's the editor I'll be using for this project. And in the desktop, I'm going to create a new folder saying voice selfie app. Okay. Let me rename it to voice selfie. And now let me go to file and let me just open this up, and I'm gonna open the voice selfie folder. Here I'm gonna create a new file. Saying index.html, and I need another file that's main.js. So I'm going to say main.js, and then we need an image that I'll be adding. You can take any other image you wish to. First of all, let's begin with the basic syntax. That's HTML. Let's begin the code with basic syntax. That's HTML, and then you have the head there, and I'm going to set the title. of it to my selfie app. And I'm gonna come and inside inside this head itself, I have to put few files that's of the bootstrap. So let me go to my reference file and copy the bootstrap links. Let me just copy up the head, and then I'm gonna open up my voice selfie app. Yes. So after the head you have is the body. So let me get the body up. And inside this I need a division. And I'm going to set the class as container because we need a container. You guys will know in a minute. And I'm going to get a center. I'm going to link center in the sense I want the alignment to center. And then I need like a anchor tag. I'm going to set the href to empty and the ID I'm going to set it to link. And I'm going to download the myselfie.png. That's from Google. Yes. And after that I'm going to get the h1 tag. Voice. I'm going to display it as voice selfie app. I want the h1 tag because at the heading I want it to display that this is going to be the heading. That's why I want it to be like this. And then I'm going to set the image. I'm going to set the image ID as logo_image. I'll tell you, this is a logo. I mean, at the top we need it. That's why I set it to the logo image. And the src, that's what is the name of it. That one I'm gonna get it from the voice selfie app. That's the selfie.png. Do not worry about the code and about the image. I'll be posting it in the GitHub link below. Do not worry about the code and about the image. I'll be posting it in the GitHub link below. That is the end. Okay, we do need a row. That's how I want to display it. So I'll just do one thing. At the end of this, I'm gonna end that means it's going to be inside the h1 tag, and this is the end of h1 tag. And then let me just give a HR tag. And then I'm gonna create a h4 tag because I want to say that when you get the Microsoft thing that you have to allow it. I'm gonna say that please do allow it, else it's not gonna allow you to take a picture. And I'm gonna set the style to color of red color. Let's set it to red. And then I'm gonna say please press allow as soon as the pop-up appears. And then I'm gonna give another division tag. Another small division tag. I'm gonna say div. And the class here I'm gonna set it to form group. These are different classes, like when you want a container you get a container, and when you want a group like form group you get a form group. So it's like that. And inside the division tag I'm gonna get the h3 tag. I'm gonna get the h3 tag saying that I want to display that we have to, like, the user have to say that take my selfie. Only then it will say that taking your selfie in 5 seconds. That's what it means. And then let's create a label saying your voice output is. We need to show the voice output. For that I'm gonna say that your voice output is. And then after this we're gonna give a text area, that means the text input box. Output is. I'm gonna get a text area, and in the text area I'm gonna set the class to form control. This is another type of form in the text area. And then the ID I'm gonna set it to, this is just a name kind, like we want name to call it everywhere. So the ID is gonna be text box. And I'm gonna set it I'm gonna set the read only to true because the user can't change it. And that's the end of division tag. This is just like a design, like whatever we want in the front end, the main JS is in the back end. And here I'm gonna get a button saying, and I'm gonna set the class of the button to button primary. And on click I'm gonna create a new a function. I'm gonna create a new function. So I'll just write it for now, and then I'm gonna create a function in the main JS. That's the end of button. And then I'm gonna create a paragraph tag saying press the start button. That's it. Because it have to press, like only after it press it will know that we have to say. We have to do that. That and then that. Yes. And then I'm gonna create a label. I'm gonna say your webcam, because we need the web camera over here, and the user have to know this is the web camera and this is the place where we got our selfie. So for that I created a label, and then we need a division. That's ID is camera. Guys, we know in a minute. And then let me give a break to the line. And after that I'm gonna create a label and another division. That's going to be the division. The label is going to be saying that we are going to display the selfie here that's taken, and the division is going to be because we have to show our result. Will display here. You guys will know in a minute how we do that. And that's the end of center. Now let's come to the main JS and do the backend that we have to do. First of all, we have to create a variable. That's going to be the variable speech recognition equal to, sorry, speech recognition. This is a predefined variable. That's window.webkit. Sorry, window.webkit speech recognition. Speech recognition. We need the speech recognition because as soon as we say take my selfie, it should take the selfie. That's why. And then we need another variable called as recognition. This is just a normal variable. Is equal to a new speech recognition. Sorry, that's the end. And then we're going to create the function start that I mentioned after we click on the button. Start. Let me call them, and then I'm going to say I'm going to get I'm going to get the text box that we have created. That means the text area. So let me get that. Get element by id text box that we have created, and then I'm going to say dot inner html. We're going to display the thing that we have already, the text that we have already showed. That's why we have set the read only to false. And then recognition dot start. That's the end of the function start. And after this we have to create like a recognition result. So that's like a different way you do that. On result is equal to function, yes, function, and then it's the event, yes. Okay, there's a small problem, I'm sorry. Yeah, so what we did was the recognition result is the function that we have created. That means whatever result we get is going to be this recognition, the result that we have showed in the index html, the recognition result. I'm gonna do the console log event, console dot console dot log of event. That's the end. And then I'm gonna create a new variable saying this is gonna be here. I'm gonna say variable content. You guys will know this in a minute. Content is equal to event dot results of whatever we speak. That's going to be the selfie thing. Dot transcript in the sense we're gonna convert the whatever we told, we're gonna give it to the computer and then convert it, and then we're gonna display it in the text box. Transcript, that should be converted for the, that should be converted for the computer. So that's why we did this. We're gonna convert whatever we said. That's gonna be take my selfie. And then I'm gonna say document.get element by id. Here I'm gonna display this content here of text box, and I'm gonna display content over here because we have to display whatever we told. In our html is equal to content. And after this I'm going to say console.log of content. We're going to display the console, and if whatever we told is going to be, I'm going to create a if condition now. If I'm going to say whatever we spoke, whatever we told, we have to say that take my selfie, we're going to say. But if what if we tell something else? So I'm going to create a if condition saying if content is equal to take my selfie, only then you have to do the following things. Only then you have to say you're taking selfie. Console.log taking selfie. Yes, and that's the end. And then we're gonna say speak because like we have to tell that I mean, we are gonna speak with the computer have to say taking selfie. That's why we wrote this piece of line. That's speak. And then whatever function I did here, that's the function speak. That function have to create. So let me do that. Function speak. Yes. And then I'm gonna say variable synth is equal to window dot speech synthesis. That is like that's what we write this for speaking, the speech synthesis. This is, and then we're gonna say speak underscore data. Data is equal to taking your selfie in 5 seconds. Yes, and then we're gonna say variable utter this is equal to new speech synthesis. That is the one that I showed you guys, the speech synthesis utterance. This the speech synthesis utterance is different because whatever we speaks the speech synthesis utterance is different, because here we're gonna speak and here we're gonna just say that there's going to be a speech synthesis. That's the difference. Speak underscore data, and that's the end. And then we're gonna say synth. That's the variable synth dot speak. We are gonna do the utter this speak. That's what we told. That speak this. And then I'm gonna say webcam. We're gonna attach the web camera over here, because we have to take the selfie. Before that we have to attach the webcam to show the face that we have to take. We have the camera have to take. Sorry, web camera webcam dot. I'm so sorry. Webcam dot attach. We are gonna attach the camera here. The division that we did, camera division. Okay, we have done one mistake, that we have to create a division over here. Division id is equal to result, and that's the end of division. This was the division we had to do because we had to display the result over there. And after this we have to call the set timeout function. I mean, we have to create the set timeout function, because after 5 seconds itself they have to the computer have to take photo, have to take the screen. I mean, after 5 seconds itself the computer have to take this after 5 seconds itself the computer have to take the selfie. For that I'm doing this function this sorry. Yes, you're gonna do this, but here it's not gonna end up like this. I'll just show you guys. But put on the curly braces, and then you're gonna say set timeout is sorry. And inside this you're gonna say take underscore snapshot, because we have to take the screenshot, that I mean like we have to take the selfie. For that I'm gonna say take snapshot, and then I'm gonna say save this up. Sorry. These are all the functions, do not worry, they are in created it. Save. So sorry, yes. And then here I'm gonna wait for 5000 milliseconds, that's 5 seconds. Yes. And then you're gonna come out of the whole function itself, and then you're gonna say camera is equal to, because we have to say that this is going to be the the division. So I'm gonna say document dot get element by id, that is going to be camera. That's the end. And then I'm gonna say webcam dot set. Here we're gonna do the stylings, that we have to set this to this. So the width of the width of the camera thing, whatever the webcam size should be, that one I'm gonna set it here. I'm gonna set it to 360 pixels, and the height I'm gonna set it to 250 pixels. And then the image format, whatever the image should be saved, it should be saved in the download. So the image format should be saved in the form of JPEG. So I'm gonna write that it should be saved in the form of JPEG, and then the JPEG quality should be of 90. This is just of the quality measurement. 90. Yes, and that's the end. And then I'm gonna create the function take snapshot that we used it over here. We have to create that function now. So I'm gonna say function take underscore snapshot. Then I'm gonna say webcam dot snap the function data URI. Do not worry about the data URI. I'll be showing it to you guys. This bracket should not be used over here. I'll just show it to you guys. Do not worry. I'm gonna say document.get element by ID. Get element by ID. That is going to be the result. As you guys remember, in the index.html we have created a division called as result, and the inner HTML of it, that means it should be displayed. What should be displayed is the image that we took should be displayed. So I'm gonna say image. You guys remember at the starting we said download image in the index.html. Let me show you. Yes, not this, yeah, here, link download my selfie.png. So that one is going to be downloaded here. And then the the image ID is equal to selfie underscore image, and then the src of it, whatever it should be, is going to be the data URI. Hope you guys remember what's data URI. We have created it over here itself, somewhere over here we have created it. I'll just show it to you guys, do not worry. Data URI plus, that's going to be the end. Okay, yeah, so here we are going to end this up. Yes, and that's the end. And here, as I told you guys, we need to get the brackets over here, not over here. That's why I was showing an error that it missed one. And then we have to create a function called as save. So let me do that. Function save, and here I'm going to say link, that is just like a variable. I'm going to say document.get element by ID, and that's going to be of the link. That means we have created it right over here. The ID is link, the anchor tag. So I've called that here, and then I'm going to say image is equal to document.get element by ID. That is going to be the selfie image. That one we're going to display in the image that we have created. So the src is going to be the image, and then I'm going to say link.href, whatever the href should be, that means wherever it should be connected, that's going to be the image, that means what should be displayed. And then I'm going to say link.click. It is saved, it should be saved. And now let me create a new file that's going to be style css. I'm going to say style.css. I'm gonna create that, and I'm gonna put a hash. That's how you do for all the things. I mean, that's how you're gonna do. That's the syntax, and I've mentioned it in my before videos. I'm gonna set the width of it to the start button. As you guys remember, the button that we have created, the width should be of 40% of the screen. That's what I've set it to. And then the camera, this is how you represent for links with a hash. You're gonna set the width to 360 pixels, and then you're gonna set the height to 250 pixels. And then the border, I'm gonna set it to 1 pixel solid and gray color. That would be better. 1 pixel solid of gray color. That would be better. Sorry, gray. I want the gray color. And then that's the end of for camera. The logo image, that is going to be at the side that we have created in the index.html. Logo underscore image. And I've set I'm gonna set the width to 150 pixels over here. Sorry, 150 pixels. And I'm gonna set the border radius. Let's set the border radius to like 100 pixels. That would be better. Yeah, and then the border radius. And then we have the text box. So let me just do call the text box. And inside the text, for the text box that we have created, the text area that we have created, that's going to be of 300 pixels. These are all the IDs that we have put. That's why we have represented it with a hash. So yeah, we have completed it, and now let's try running it up, and it should work. Okay, yes, yeah. I'm gonna say start. Take my selfie.
Taking yourself in 5 seconds.
You can see the selfie is displayed over here, and your webcam is used over here, and you can see that it has downloaded the my selfie, the image, the selfie. You can see it has downloaded the selfie, and also you can see your webcam here. The selfie is displayed here. So yeah, now we know how to make a voice selfie app. That's great. Thank you, friends. Please do like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Bye bye.